What's going on, man? How are you?
Not too much, happy, Good little practice now. Going to go do schoolwork. It's a regular day now from here.
Through the first 3 or so weeks of practice, just how have things been for you so far?
They've been good. It's always fun to get back and just get a chance to play the game you love and be around a bunch of group of guys that you love and a bunch of people that you just call family. I'm excited to be out here. I'm excited with all the new faces in the coaching staff and on the team. I'm just excited to see where the team is building to and where we can go.
You mentioned some of the new faces. Who are some of the guys that have stood out to you so far?
Like I said, mostly it's been new coaches and a lot of young guys. I will say number 18, one of our new linebackers, he's been showing some stuff, just running to the ball and really putting in a lot of effort to try and learn. And so him and a lot of the other freshmen who came in and some transfers like Braylon Ingram, the lineman, they've all been trying to really add a lot to our team and just show what they can do every time they step on the field. And like I said, the coaches too, everybody's bringing a new aspect and a new atmosphere to the game.
You mentioned the linebackers. I know that's a position that's kind of been hit with a little bit of injury, some guys sitting out here in spring. Do you kind of see that as kind of a double-edged sword that, it sucks that some of these guys are missing time, but it also gives, some of the new guys, some of the fresh faces, some opportunities to showcase their talents in practice?
Definitely. It's just like you said. I mean, we already experienced having a lot of guys go down last season, so it's like we get a chance to prepare for that potential outcome now with getting the young guys ready and getting them a lot of playing time, a lot of reps on some practice.
I know injuries, as you just mentioned, hit this team pretty hard last year. I know a new nutritionist. I'm sure that'll help just a little bit. But what are some of the things that guys can do kind of off to the side to avoid some of those injuries? I know it's not everything is avoidable, but what can guys kind of do off to the side to kind of make sure stuff like that doesn't happen again?
Like you said, it begins with eating right. It begins with taking care of your body in the training room, stretching, rolling out, doing ice baths, doing warm baths, and it's really about sleep. Sleep is definitely one of the biggest things. As you saw, we practice early in the morning, so getting your sleep is something that's hard to do, but it's very important, especially when it comes to preventing injuries.
I know we've asked a lot of defensive guys about Rocky Long. What's he been like so far, and what kind of takeaways can you take away from him through the first 3 weeks?
Well, we've all heard a lot of good things about Coach Long and how he's a guru with the defense we run. I think he brings a whole different atmosphere than Coach White. He's a different type of coach. I feel like his mindset is wanting to let us play as fast as possible. He's adding a few things definitely down in the front seven to complicate it to get it more complex for the D linemen. But other than that, he's letting us play fast and letting everybody get out there and play football.
I know the spring game is fast approaching. What's kind of the biggest thing that you want the defense to improve upon over these next 2.5 weeks or so as you guys get ready for the 21st?
It's chemistry. Like I said, every year is a new team. It's a new group. It's a new number of players trying to get to know each other, trying to get to know the scheme, and just trying to play off each other. So that's probably the biggest thing. We have a lot of talent. We have a lot of guys willing to work. It's about coming together and meshing.
What's the overall confidence level from this defensive group right now?
We're confident. I mean, whether it's just because of the personality we have or because of the work we've been putting in, but I feel like we have a confident group and a lot of people who believe in the system, believe in the things we're doing, and believe in every player that's on the field.
And what's your progress right now? Like, how do you see yourself right now in camp, and what are your goals for this upcoming season?
So my goal is just to improve on a lot of the smaller things. I want to be a shutdown corner. I want to be a corner that when people see me at the line of scrimmage or off, that receiver's out of the game. So working with details, Coach Fish, our new coach, he has a lot of experience. He played 9 years in the league, so getting to pick his brain and to see how he sees the game and the things that he believes I can work on, that's really big. And so my goal is just to improve every day. I'm not really looking at the season. It's day by day, 1% at a time.